The next 1 billion years, if human civilization continues to exist, to what extent will it develop? In the year 2030, Musk's Mars colonization plan officially begins, sending the first batch of astronauts to Mars and completing the landing. Becoming, after the human landing on the Moon, the second extraterrestrial planet to be set foot on. In the year 2050, as the global communication satellite network becomes more complete, all transportation vehicles are fully autonomous. Passengers only need voice commands to reach their destination, and the driver profession will become history. In the year 2080, the vacuum tube super high-speed rail is built and begins commercial operation with a maximum speed of 10,000 kilometers per hour. From Beijing to New York takes only 1 hour, bringing earth-shaking changes to people's lifestyles. 100 years later, with breakthroughs in ultra-high-strength materials such as nanotubes, the first space elevator begins construction and operation. Countries use it to transport large amounts of supplies, allowing space stations to be expanded on a large scale. At the same time, ordinary passengers only need to spend $100,000 to take the elevator and experience a space trip. 500 years later, through genetic editing technology combined with other bioengineering, humans successfully create nanorobots. They can not only detect and repair internal body damage, but also defeat various highly lethal viruses, thus greatly reducing human mortality. The average life expectancy reaches 100 years. 800 years later, the global population reaches its peak of 10 billion. To solve the unprecedented food crisis, large amounts of artificial food begin to appear and spread, causing traditional livestock and fisheries to gradually be eliminated. 900 years later, as problems of resource scarcity and cultural conflict worsen, small-scale local nuclear wars begin to break out. Eventually, after several decades, the wars finally subside. But the global population drops sharply from 10 billion to 6 billion, indirectly solving the population problem. 1,000 years later, as most of Earth's resources near exhaustion, to resolve the energy crisis, the first controllable nuclear fusion device in human history is put into use. And energy is continuously extracted from seawater. Technology also begins to advance rapidly. 2,000 years later, nations begin large-scale development of the Moon, using its rich reserves of helium for nuclear fusion energy. And with the establishment of lunar bases, humanity reaches a Level 1 civilization, with the ability to expand to other planets in the solar system. 5,000 years later, humans discover the existence of extraterrestrial civilizations for the first time, and the secrets of the Little Greys are also revealed, proving that humanity is not the only civilization in the universe, and to prevent invasion by alien civilizations, the Earth Federation government is established. 10,000 years later, the Gene Modification 2.0 project officially begins. By continuously altering human genetic traits, an entirely new species, the new humans, are born. Not only are their physical functions far beyond existing species, their lifespans can even reach 200 years. 100,000 years later, since all planetary energy in the solar system has been depleted, to resolve the massive energy crisis, nations unite to successfully build the first Dyson sphere. This feat marks humanity's entry into a Level 2 civilization. 200,000 years later, the first sub-light-speed spacecraft is successfully built, reaching a maximum speed of 10% the speed of light, allowing humans to explore small-scale star systems. 500,000 years later, the first time machine is successfully developed. Through holographic projection technology, any moment in history can be reviewed, allowing all relics of civilization to be deciphered one by one. Human cognition is greatly enhanced. 1 million years later, the Mars terraforming project is finally completed, turning it into a brand new habitable planet. Humans begin to migrate to Mars in large numbers and prepare to live and reproduce there for the long term. 10 million years later, research on consciousness achieves a historic breakthrough, and the Digital Life Project begins, allowing all consciousness and memories to be stored in computers, thus achieving a form of immortality. 100 million years later, interstellar wars begin to break out. Nearby civilizations such as Alpha Centauri begin to invade the solar system. With the joint efforts of human scientists, weapons resembling water droplets are finally created. They annihilate the invading alien enemies in one strike. 500 million years later, with the successful development of the warp drive, humans finally achieve faster-than-light travel and enter a Level 3 civilization. A large number of warp drive ships begin shuttling back and forth across the universe, searching for a brand new home. Finally, 1 billion years later, as the sun continues to expand, it gradually becomes a red giant. At that time, Earth and Mars will no longer meet the conditions for life, and by then, humanity, where will they be? Thanks for watching our video till the very end. If you find this video interesting, feel free to share it with your friends. Finally, don't forget to hit a like button and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video. Goodbye.